What up, my dudes? How I'm doing today with the channel Louis Vlogs. Welcome, my dudes. I am wearing the exact same theme that I wear from the last vlog because this is a continuation of the same day, except I blew up this videos in half instead of one. So we got the Miata finally up and running, my dudes. If you guys haven't seen that video, we've got this metal line instead of doing a rubber hose. So we got that finally fixed it. Took for a test drive. Car's phenomenal. Now the issue is that since we did all this work, I had to get rid of my Crown Royal, and plus I did not put this in correctly because I thought I have to drop the clutch again, so I didn't want to do it right. So now we're gonna take this whole thing off, and I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna get a Crown Royal shifter. That's what we need. Crown Royal shifter, my dudes. Just to be cool, just to be different, you know. Instead of buying a shift knob, we're just gonna make a shift knob. First things first, you gotta drink the Crown Royal, my dudes. Once you drink that Crown Royal off, we're gonna try to do it. Well, there's an easy way, a cheap way, and a smart way. So, but since I have to go back and put my boot on and all this stuff inside, so I'm gonna do it the right way. But basically, you can just take off this plastic right here, my dudes. It just pops up, simple for a Miata. So most of these cars have plastic clip on, but now you gotta take off the whole thing, which I'm gonna do it, and then we're gonna make a Crown Royal shifter. Every car has something holding it down. It could be a screw like I have. It could be the wires that I have to for my car to put down and roll down the window. It could be bolts hanging out everywhere inside the glove box or at the ashtray. Just pop it open. There's always bolts everywhere, but each car is different, like I said. So best thing you can just do is YouTube it, find out which one is which. And the plastic clips, most of them just have plastic clips, so you just gotta boot up with force like that just to pop it out. So once we get this off, make sure this goes back like that. I have money right there, my dudes. You always gotta carry some dollars. So when you're thirsty, you get an Arizona tea for $1. So we take off this whole problem and you just stuck with this. So now you're right here with the shifter and the shift boots. This is what I'm talking about, my dude. This is where I have too much road noise, and this is nasty, but I'm gonna leave this protecting as a cover. So this is what has to go on top of the car. See, we even got that short shifter on. It feels so good, my dudes, when we have this. Yep. All right, let me just make this look pretty and tuck it in. This carpet and stuff like that, I need 2 hands, but basically this has to be outside of the car and just like so. All right, let me finish this. Now that I got my boot kind of tucked in nice and pretty, I think I am missing, because I had some screws up there just holding the boot in place. I don't have that, so we can just find what just the way it is. So now we get the Crown Royal bag, and obviously when you put it on, you cannot put it on like this. So, and plus you want the words upside down. So what we gotta do is we gotta make a hole on the bottom of the bag here, just enough to slide it in, and then from the top right here we have these that you tie up the shifter, so it'll be all tied up like this, and then make sure the Crown Royal pops up. Try to make it look pretty as possible, and it'll look good like that. Zip ties is your best friend, my dudes. If these are not tight enough, or your knot's not tight enough, or you don't like them, then just use a zip tie and just hide it. But that's how you gotta do it. What I gotta do is just cut a hole in the bag and slip it right in. Be cool. So once you make your hole in the bottom like I did, not too big, not too small, as long as it slides over, you just put on top of it like that. The reason why it looks kind of bulky like that is because I left this leather pouch on, even though it's all torn and no good. I just leave it on so it can it can at least look decent enough, I guess. So it won't be like kind of thick. It won't just be that Crown Royal. And then we put everything back on. Then we're gonna, like I said, make it tight and then zip tie it so we can place it where we want it. And we're gonna try to make the Crown Royal pop out. We're just gotta play with it once we put this back on, my dudes. And more or less, it looks like actually a Crown Royal bottle, but that's how you do it more or less, my dude. You can get fancy with it. You can extend it so it can cover all these little gaps and stuff like that. But like I said, I just wanted something simple instead of covering that nasty black one. So I buy actually a good one. But the Crown Royal is just a quick fix, and plus a lot of people don't know about it, and it looks pretty cool. That's just something random that you have, like what you call those, like a hot rod, something like that, or just like, you know, they had like random small little detail of the car. So this is part of like a small little detail of the car as well for the Miata, just a little Crown Royal. So when you shift the gears, nothing happens to it, you know, it's just a shift boot. shift sleeve, whatever you want to call it. But that's what basically it is. Then this side, you can just, I just saw that's coming off apart, so you just cover it up on this side. But that's how you do it. You have ideas if you want to extend it really far, just want to put like a small little thing around it. Me, I just want a simple, I get rid of that nasty black leather shift boots all wrinkled. But that's how you do it more or less, my dudes. Like I said, there's different routes, different ways you can get creative. You can actually cut the whole bag, and then you can just take off this plastic that I have in my car. See if I can pop it up. I did it last time, but you pop up this plastic right here, and there's like screw. You can screw it there, or you can just zip tie it. But that's basically it, my dudes. It's quick, it's fixed, it's beautiful. It looks different from far away when you see it. When you walk in the car, just like, whoa, what is that? Yeah, it's just another detail, but I like it like that. It's good. And that's how you do it, my dudes. Quick and simple. Like I said, once you start doing it yourself, you guys would decide how you guys want it. See, I just tucked everything inside the leather one, so it looks kind of poofy like that. But once you see it, you'll start be like, oh, I like it this way, I like it that way. I didn't use no zip ties. I just tied it up with the rope itself. So I leave a string like that. Looks pretty cool. But like I said, my dudes, once you guys start doing it, and once you guys finish it, you guys will start thinking like, oh, I don't like this. I'm going to take off the original boot. I just leave this one on. The reason why I left it on, because I just like leaving it on, because if the crown rail goes out over time, I just still have that boot of that shifter cover. So once I get a new one, I'll probably just replace it. But for the meantime, if your shift boot looks ugly, swap it off. Crown Royal is the best option I do to do it. And it looks like pretty cool, like I said, from afar. When you walk in the car, just be like, whoa, what is that? So that's what it is, my dudes. So that was it. Let me get my steering wheel, and we're out of here for today. 2 videos in 1 day. Just gotta do the editing process. So I'll see you guys in the next one, my dudes. So peace out.